So Black Adam's in theaters. This is going to be a quick review. Let's get into it. Got back from seeing Black Adam, and it's a really great movie. You should go see it. Normally, I've been doing a in-depth review of new movies when they come out, if I happen to like them. If I don't like them, I generally don't make a review, but in this case, I really like the movie, and I don't feel the need for a detailed review because it has a very simple story. There's nothing crunchy to get into about the plot or the narrative or any elements of really the story. It's pretty straightforward, A to B to C to D, and you can tell where it's going by watching the movie. And that's not where its strength lies in. So there's been other reviews that I've been seeing that say that it's a bad movie, but it's not. And they've been saying that it's a bad story, but it's not. It's a simple story. And I think it's also an earnest story. It's not cynical. So maybe the cynical-minded may mistake a simple story that's earnest for a bad story. They're wrong. I, as I've said, prefer, nuanced and, very delicate storytelling or crunchy storytelling or, subtextual storytelling and things that you need to figure out for yourself a lot of the time. But that's not always necessary. Sometimes a movie can be just good. And in this case, Black Adam is really good. Really, all that you need to know about the movie is that you'll enjoy watching the movie if you go and see it. It's a great popcorn flick. It has lots of great action. And it has a lot of cool characters that really inhabit their role. And a lot of the movie is like, look at that guy. He's awesome. Look at that guy. He's awesome. Look at her. She's doing awesome things. And that's a lot of the movie. And there's a lot of really great fight scenes and a lot of cool cinematography elements with a lot of, slow-mo, but the pacing throughout the whole movie is good. And then they slow down the pacing or speed up the pacing depending on what's happening. And it's done really well. And especially, I like Pierce Brosnan, as I said to my friend when I was in the theater. He can react to special effects like nobody's business, and really, that's a real joy. I mean, Pierce Brosnan is one of my favorite actors. If you watch any of my reviews for my 365 days of movies, whenever Pierce Brosnan comes up in a movie, I do mention that, and I do like the fact that he plays Dr. Fate in this movie. And I like every single actor playing every single role in this movie. They all do it well. They look like they're really inhabiting these roles, and you believe they're these people for that brief moment that you're watching the movie. So, as I said, I'm not going into detail about the story because it's a simple story and you'll just enjoy it. I'm just saying that it's a good movie. I don't know why anyone thinks it's not a good movie. And sometimes, things are subjective, but in this case, I don't think you can really call this a bad movie because there's no real, plot holes, or there's no, convoluted elements that don't really make sense and that get caught up and then abandoned or things like that. It's just, as I said, A to B to C to D, and we get from Black Adam to the Justice Society to the final boss, and with a little bit of intergang thrown in. And it's pretty good. So I'm talking about this longer than I thought I was going to talk about it because I just think it's something you should go see. So go check it out.